Welcome to another video from contractoraccountants.com. My name is Martin Smith, and inside this video I'll show you how simple it is to set up a limited company in the UK. The things I'll show you will include how to choose a company name that identifies the services you offer, but also does not infringe on someone else's existing company brand or trademark, how to decide the best and most tax-efficient way of allocating shares in your company, and finally registering your new company at Companies House. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step process to go ahead and create your own limited company. You'll also avoid some of the more common pitfalls that people make along the way. This brings us to our first point. The company name has to be unique and not likely to be confused with someone else's existing name. To avoid issues further down the line, you should also consider intellectual property rights, and in particular whether someone already has the same or similar name trademarked. To check this, all you have to do is go to the Company Name and Trademark Checker service, which has just been launched by BusinessLink. Let's do that now. Simply type your proposed company name into the text box and hit the search button. You will be advised if the name has already been registered at Companies House. Likewise, the Trademark tab will also return the results of any trademark using your proposed company name. To perform a new search, simply click the Search Again link and type in a new company name. When deciding how best to allocate the share ownership of your company, you'll need to consider who will benefit financially from its after-tax profits. Is this just you running the company, or is it you and your spouse? Perhaps it's you and 2 or 3 other people. Whatever split, make sure you arrive at a fair allocation of the shares based on the investment in the business in both time and money. Dividends are paid in direct proportion to the number of shares held, so you will need to be aware of the impact of share income on your tax position. You'll also need to ensure you're happy with the kind of shares being used to form the company. A company may have as many different types of shares as it wishes, all with different conditions attaching to them. Generally, share types are divided into 2 categories, ordinary shares and preference shares. As the name suggests, there's nothing fancy about ordinary shares. They have no special rights or restrictions. Preference shares normally carry a right that any annual dividend will be paid on these shares before any other classes. There are several other variations on share management, but for anything other than a simple allocation of ordinary shares, we recommend you get expert advice. The process of registering your company at Companies House is very straightforward, provided you know what you're doing. The first thing you'll need to do is spend a little time making sure you have all the information at your fingertips to complete the registration process. Specifically, you will need the proposed company name and registered office, the address, names and birth details of the owners, directors and secretaries of the company, and finally the details of any shareholders. To register your company at Companies House, you'll need to file the following 3 documents. If you already have the information to hand, they're pretty straightforward to complete. The standard registration fee is £20, and most companies are incorporated within 8 to 10 working days. If you need your company to be set up sooner, we suggest you apply for the same-day incorporation service, which costs £50. Form I-101 can be downloaded online and either manually completed by hand or populated using the PDF form function. The PDF file itself can be quite difficult to locate at a Companies House, so we have created a shortcut at contractoraccountants.com. Let's go there now. On first glance, Form I-101 does appear to be a pretty substantial document, but you only need to complete the sections that are relevant to your company. For more information about completing Form I-101, we have created a separate tutorial which can be located at contractoraccountants.com or on our YouTube channel. The Memorandum of Association is a simple one-page document that details the names of the subscribers, which is another name for the initial company shareholders. It is sometimes referred to as the memorandum and is essentially the second legal document required to form your limited company. Let's head back to Contractor Accountants now to pick it up. Be sure to include the company name and date, as well as the name and original signature of each subscriber. The Articles of Association act as a contract between the company and its shareholders by outlining the specific rights and obligations of both the shareholders and the directors. When completing Form INO1, you'll be asked whether or not you wish to adopt the Model Articles of Association. These are the standard articles that will apply to all new companies incorporating after the 1st of October 2009. You will not need to submit model articles to Companies House as part of the company registration process. You can simply download these from our website under the links page, print them off and store the document at the registered office of your new company. Let's do that now. Remember, you will not need to submit model articles to Companies House as part of the company registration process. If, however, you wish to change the model articles in any way, or even submit entirely bespoke articles, these will need to be included in the documents you send back to Companies House. We also advise that you either consult a legal stationer or solicitor before you consider adopting anything other than the model articles. To summarise what you now need to send back to Companies House: Form INO1, the Memorandum of Association, the Articles of Association for non-model articles, and a cheque for £20 or £50 for same-day registrations. Make sure you know where to send the completed forms by picking up the latest address for Companies House, which is located at the back of Form INO1. It's also advisable that you ask one of your friends or colleagues to spot check the above documents to ensure you haven't made any obvious mistakes. Companies House can and will reject any registrations that haven't been completed correctly. For more information about setting up a limited company in the UK, head on over to contractoraccountants.com, where you'll find free advice from some of the leading and most respected accountants in the industry. You may also wish to hire the services of a specialist contractor accountant who can handle your limited company accountancy and payroll. We've teamed up with several companies to offer you exclusive discounts on a range of products and services available on a first-come, first-served basis. Finally, if you have any other questions about setting up a limited company in the UK, or perhaps just want to share your experiences, please visit our forum or leave a comment under this video. This tutorial was brought to you by contractoraccountants.com. Remember, all the websites contained in this video can be found under the links section of our site. My name is Martin Smith. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.